Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Adira's whimsical journey through the animal kingdom. A special bedtime story for Adira. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a curious and imaginative 8-year-old girl named Adira. Every night, before going to bed, Adira's parents would read her a bedtime story filled with magic and wonder. Tonight was no different, as Adira and her parents snuggled up in her cozy bed, ready for a new adventure. Adira's favorite book was called Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? It was a book full of enchanting animals, rhythmic words, and beautiful illustrations. As her parents opened the book, Adira's eyes sparkled with excitement. She couldn't wait to dive into the story and become a part of the animal kingdom. The story began with a gentle whisper. Once upon a time, in a faraway zoo, there lived a little girl named Adira. She had a magical ability to communicate with animals. One sunny morning, as Adira stepped into the zoo, she heard a whispered question in the breeze. Adira, what do you hear? Adira's heart skipped a beat. She knew her adventure was about to begin. She followed the sound of the voice and discovered a polar bear, majestic and wise, waiting for her among the snowy landscape of the Arctic. The polar bear looked at her with kind eyes and asked, Adira, what do you hear? Adira smiled and replied, I hear the whispers of the wind, the soft flapping of penguin wings, and the gentle call of the seals in the icy waters. Impressed by Adira's answer, the polar bear invited her to explore the animal kingdom and learn about the unique sounds each animal made. Adira happily accepted, and together they set off on an extraordinary journey. Their first stop was the lush rainforest where vibrant parrots filled the air with their colorful feathers and cheerful squawks. Adira marveled at their beauty and imitated their calls, feeling like a parrot herself. She even had the chance to feed a playful monkey, who chattered with delight as she shared her banana. Next, they ventured into the African savanna, where the majestic lion roared with pride and the graceful giraffe hummed melodic tunes. Adira and the polar bear danced to the rhythm of the animals, feeling the beat of the earth beneath their feet. As the day turned into night, Adira found herself in the mysterious depths of the ocean. She held her breath as she swam alongside a family of dolphins, creating a symphony of clicks and whistles. The polar bear guided her safely through the underwater world, as they encountered playful seals and gentle sea turtles. Their final destination was the dense and magical forest. Adira tiptoed through the moss-covered trees, listening carefully for the whispers of the woodland creatures. She heard the hoot of an owl, the scampering of squirrels, and the rustling of leaves as the animals prepared for slumber. It was time for Adira to return home. The polar bear led her back to the zoo gates, but before they said goodbye, the polar bear whispered a secret in her ear. Adira, remember the sounds you've heard. The animals are always around, even when you can't see them. Listen with your heart, and the animal kingdom will be with you forever. Adira hugged the polar bear tightly, grateful for the incredible adventure they shared. As she walked back home, she listened intently to the sounds of the world around her, the chirping of birds, the buzzing of bees, and the laughter of children playing in the park. When she reached her bedroom, Adira's parents tucked her in and kissed her goodnight. Adira closed her eyes, feeling the warmth of the day's adventure in her heart. She knew that even in her dreams, the animal kingdom would always be there, ready to welcome her with open arms. As Adira drifted off to sleep, she whispered softly, Thank you, polar bear, thank you. I will always listen and cherish the sounds of our magical journey. And with a smile on her face, she fell into a peaceful slumber, knowing that tomorrow would bring new wonders and new sounds to explore. And so, my dear Adira, may all your dreams be filled with the joy of the animal kingdom and the enchantment of the world around you. Good night, sweet girl, and may your imagination always guide you on whimsical journeys through the pages of your favorite stories.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.